All right, I was going to talk to you about some coins again today because I've been a coin collector a long time. I'm going to get my best set of Lincoln cents, excuse me, not pennies, but cents, Lincoln cents out. It's in the holder and stuff, and go through some of the stuff with you and just talk a little bit about coins in general as far as cents, Lincoln cents, okay? And I hope you like it. I got a few rare coins in this set, so I hope you like it. I'm going to turn this around. We'll see what's going on here. The first coin I'm going to talk to you about is the 1909 SVDB. It's in uncirculated shape in my set. I don't know what grade uncirculated it is, but the VDB, Victor D. Brenner, the designer of the Lincoln cent, the initials was engraved on the back, the obverse, next to the rim on up until when Lincoln cents first come out. In 1918, which will be down here, right there, it was changed to on the shoulder of Lincoln. That's where the VDB is located, next to the rim. So anyhow, I was going to show you this. I'm going to take a closer picture of this too and put it in this video. All right, with that being said, the 1990 SVDB in uncirculated MS60 condition in 2020 was valued at $1,200. So anyhow, it's probably more than that now. I don't know, new books of 2024 or 25 if the 25 has even come out. So anyhow, that's a pretty expensive coin by itself. The rest of the coins is not that expensive. There's a couple of them I've got in this set that are really hard to find. But I'll show you them in a minute. The other ones I've got all the early S's, which was made in San Francisco, are kind of expensive compared to everything else. The 1909S that don't have the VDB on it is MS6300 for it. 1910S and the MS60 is $100. 11S is $185 if you got that. The early S's. And one more thing I was going to show you. The first rare coin that I ever found while I was just starting coin collecting is this 1914D penny. It was in about fine or maybe very fine condition. I found it amongst a bunch of pennies. It's an old country post office. I used to go in post office and ask them for all their old pennies they had in their cash registers and pay them for them in new pennies and they take out the old pennies and just hand them to me, and I take them home and check them. But I found that 1914D. It's a rare, and the MS60 would be $2,000, and that wasn't it. It was back then in the early '60s. It's probably worth $100 and some, I think, back in maybe $125 or $145. So there's a difference in that. Anyhow, it was the first rare coin that I ever found in the early '60s. All right, I'm gonna jump over to the next. You can see. I'm going to show you the shape of these. Some of these are uncirculated. Some of them wore pretty bad. And anyhow, it goes on up. And it's got an uncirculated one here and there on the first page of this. And the next rare coin that we'll come to is what it's called the 1921 No D plain. That's a rare coin. See if I can find it in this book here in a minute. This coin right here. And that's in uncirculated condition. I'm trying to find it in my book. Hold on just a minute. A 20, no D, an uncirculated condition. Oh, excuse me, 1922, not 20. 22, no D, and uncirculated condition is around $3,700 to $10,000. That one might be a AU. But anyhow, that's an expensive corn that's in my set. It was already in this set when I got the set. The people didn't know what it. I don't know if he knew the value of it. The man that had it or not. He's getting almost blind, and he knew he's a good corn collector, and he wanted to sell the whole set at one time. And I bought this set quite some years back. So anyhow, that's a lot of years before this book come out that tells you what they're worth. But anyway, that corn right there, the 22 plain, is worth more than most whole sets of Lincoln cents that people sell that's in pretty good shape. So anyhow, that's a really a good corn. That's the 22D and the no D. The no D is expensive. See this one. Now if it was a weak D, it'd be a whole lot of difference in the price. It'd be like $350 for that corn if it was just a weak D. But where it's the no D corn, and I'm gonna stop this and get a picture of it if I can. Anyhow, that corn is a very expensive corn. These people have to pay more for that one than they pay for whole sets of corn, including the 1990s VDB. So anyway, that's in this set. There's quite a few high knocker uncirculated corns in this, even in the 20s. So you could see. Anyhow, the 31S is a good corn, but it's not uncirculated NS. It's got old splotchy looking color to it, but it's probably extra fine or something. It is. It's back at the time that corn there was got for this, I think it's about $40 or something for that corn. Anyhow, we get over here to the steel pennies that came out in World War II because of the copper shortage, because of the war effort. Now I want to show you. I have got a 1943 steel penny in uncirculated condition that's got what's called a Ghost 4. It's 19 and nothing with without the 4 and got the 3. That's an expensive coin. Maybe not hardly expensive as the 22 no D, but that's an expensive coin. Now, like I was going to tell you though, from the 1930s, let me see what year. From about 1937, 36, in my book, all of them are uncirculated all the way up to 2018, and I've got the different types of corns in the 80s and all that type of stuff. And anyhow, these corns have been took good care of. I don't have the rare corn in here that I don't think there's even a place in this for it, is the 55 double die. I don't think there's a place in this for that. No, not in this book, and I don't have it anyhow. I've had what was called the poor man's double die, the 55 poor man's double die. But anyhow, not the one that's expensive like in this book. I'll try to find that for you. Hang on just a minute. All righty. The 55 double die in uncirculated condition is around $3,000 or so, and they're really hard to find. The price will go right up depending on the shape of the coin. But anyhow, I don't have that one because there's not a place for it in this book, and I've never owned one of them yet. I'd like to have it, but that's just the way it is, you know. Anyhow, you can see the back of these reverse side, of these steel pennies. These are uncirculated. You can see the back of these corn. They're uncirculated. Now, the wheat cents, the pure copper ones, stopped in 1958. But after that, they got the corn that's got the mixed quality of copper in them. And I've got all these. I'm not counting the, and I've not checked for varieties in any of these. I've got all these, including the small dates, large dates, copper, zinc, all that type of stuff. And it gets over to where the proofs is at. Let me see if I got them here. The proof corns. Let me see, I might have done passed up. I think the proof corn started 97, maybe before. Anyhow, got a bunch of proof corns in here. Got really nice ones. So anyhow, all these corns are high grade. And you can see, a lot of people probably love to have this set. And I have got 50 sets of Lincoln wheat cents from 1941 through 59. It takes 51 coins to make the sets. I've got them in rolls, already put in rolls, and put up in what's called a brick. It holds 50 rolls of pennies. That's not counting the ones I've got in books, and I've got working on books and stuff. I mean, I've fooled with pennies a long time. Anyhow, I got this up to 2018, the proof corn, 2018, then stuck a couple other Philadelphia corns in, the peas. They don't have the P on them now, but anyhow, the Philadelphia corn, manufactured corns through 2021. The book goes to 2021. I still need the D's and the S's, the proofs from the 19, 20, and 21 to fill this book completely. But anyhow, and I've not checked for varieties in these corns. I've got a whole lot of money tied up in this set of corn. But now, you can see, and it takes a lot of years to get stuff like this. And I worked on, I mean, it was, I sold the 1914 D that I found, the first rare coin. I sold it to an older lady who'd been collecting coins for years back then. And I got a lot of silver to boot, and silver was in circulation. I got a lot of silver to boot and a whole bunch of value out of it. But that was the first rare coin I got. That's not the one that I got then, because that's a different coin. But the one I got then was in better shape than this. This is probably a very good, or I don't know if it'd make fine or not. But anyhow, it's still a sought after coin. Anyhow, I thought I'd show you these, and I hope this has been informative. Like I said before in a previous video, you probably need to get you the Whitman Official Red Book. These come out every year. You can buy them for about $12 or $15, something like that. And you can get them at some coin shops that carries them in the bigger towns. Or you can order them, but you can buy them off of eBay or wherever you want to get them at, I guess. But anyhow, they've been making these for a lot of years. And a lot of people relies on this for general information, which a coin's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it, no matter what this says. So, and a lot of times the eye appeal of a coin makes a coin worth a whole lot more than what this will say. So don't get me, don't go 100% on this, but it gives you a guideline that you can go by, that you will, you can pretty well find your way around in the dark till you get used to what you're doing. Anyhow, the double dies I don't have in this set. I'd like to have, but there's no place to put them in here unless I got them certified and just attached them somehow or another, put them where I can find them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these tap coins. I've been doing this for a long time, and I didn't do it professionally. It's just something I like to do. I've had to work my whole life, not coin collect to make a living. But now, and I was going to tell you, theirs once been cleaned. 1911D. You can see that cleaning on that, and that needs replaced. I never noticed that till just now. But anyway, so you might find one or two in here that's been cleaned, but most of these is either uncirculated or just got wire on them is all. So anyway, or proofs. Anyhow, I hope this video has been informative, and God bless. And I hope they don't do away with the cents, like the current administration is trying to do. I don't know how people are going to make change unless they want to start charging a war price, but they're already doing that, charging war prices for everything, and everything's raised into a breakneck speed. But anyhow, if you've thought about getting into coin collecting, get you one of these red books and look through it a little bit. Go through your pocket change. Get you one of those books. You can buy those books about $3 or $4 a piece. That you start out with a set of pennies. You can buy the two different books. It's blue like this. It's just got made out of cardboard type stuff that you can pump a penny in and out of. That don't have these slides that you can take it in and out. That you can see you can see the back of. You can buy them about $3 or $4 or so on, and you can start out with that and start filling your coins up, and maybe you'll enjoy this type stuff. I've spent a lot of time fiddling with it on and off, so hope you enjoyed this video. I had a good response on the last one. I thought I'd go ahead and do this, so take care and God bless.